Shalom, Kol Halam La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. It's 12 Pariyah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. And what you see here before you is an article posted by the Wall Street Journal. And this was posted today. And it says NASA is building a team to study UFOs. Space agency is assembling researchers to examine unidentified aerial phenomena. Study is expected to take about 9 months. Now it's a short article, okay? Before I actually get into it, I just want to say that these devils, they've been studying these so-called UFOs. They've been came across these sightings of these UAPs, they like to call it. All right. They just have to say these things and put out these articles because it was just recent that they came out with their first meeting in I don't know, I want to say 50 years concerning these unidentified flying objects. Um, so really, all said and done, they trying to cover their own ass. Okay, first and foremost, anybody that would ever come about talking about UAPs, that they like to call it, would be considered what? A conspiracy theorist. And we living in the time now where all these so-called conspiracy theories are actually coming to pass. So now you got these people out here being looked at as if they've been telling the truth the whole time. But first and foremost, man, it's been starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, who are the true leaders of Israel. Okay, they've been saying this from the jump. All right, all said and done, man. It's this right here. Anybody that knows, okay, these so-called UAPs, so-called UFOs, are actually chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, the army, the angels of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm gonna read a little bit here. It says NASA wants to learn more about unidentified flying objects. The space agency said Thursday that it is assembling researchers to assemble UAPs, a phrase that federal government uses to refer to what are commonly known as UFOs. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration says studying this phenomenon from a scientific perspective can be of interest for both national security and air safety. It added there was no evidence that UAPs are extraterrestrial in origin. We will be identifying what data from civilians, government, nonprofits, companies exist, what else we should try to collect, and how to best analyze it, said astrophysicist David Spergel, the president of the Simons Foundation in New York City, who will lead the study team. It says the study will begin in the early fall and is expected to take about 9 months. Yeah, these guys are lying, man. These dudes are lying. Quick precept. These dudes are lying. They're talking about it's gonna start this point, but at the end of the day, they've been trying to figure because they read the scriptures too, right? Because one thing is for certain is that the word talks about how it was left here for our learning. It's not just left, and used for the learning of the righteous. It's used also for the learning of the wicked. Okay, they look at these scriptures and they use it and analyze how the power structures were set up by the other Gentile nations, man. Um, and they apply it to today. Okay, real quick, Psalms 58 and verse 3: the wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Now, in this who is this talking about? This is talking about Esau. All right. How do we know this? Let's go real quick to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh Shem Shah has indignation forever, righteous anger. So we read in Psalms 58 how who the wicked, okay, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And this is just one of many lies. They're saying the study will begin in the early fall and is expected to take about 9 months. Well, how about all of them files that are in, in I don't, I'm gonna try to, use my words carefully here. Um, they got this on file because the chariot has always been here. All right. Now, I just went to look this up real fast. Said when was the first UFO sighting, and they have here documented um, February 24th, 1942, which again, they're lying. Okay. Because all said and done, these chariots, they've been popping in and out since the beginning of time, man. Okay. They most definitely, uh, uh, like, they most definitely know it's not. The first one's not 1940s, but they know these people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Okay, that they understand that the system, the amount of dollars that they've invested in keeping the people from understanding what truth is. Okay, they know that it's work, but we in the time right now where it's fading and it's starting to come out that these devils have been playing us as fools, man, playing the world as fools. Let me keep reading. It says U.S. defense officials released videos of unidentified flying objects last month during the first congressional hearing on the subject in more than half a century. Some of the footage showed the view from the cockpit of an aircraft and the split-second flash of a spherical object flying to the right of the aircraft. Part of now this is what I found interesting right here. Says part of our task at NASA, given to us by the Congress, is not only to do fundamental research in the skies and so forth, but as part of that also to find life elsewhere. Now, all said and done, what is NASA about? You know what? Let me just Google it. I'm gonna just put NASA. Okay, I'm gonna just put NASA. It says, I'm gonna just read this right here. Slack, Slack it, right here. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Then they trying to sit here and try to say that they ain't been studying these things. Okay, they've been trying to find out if there's more life in other planets and things like that for long since they had the technology. Let's just say it like that. Okay, NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is an independent agency of the U.S. federal government responsible for the civil space program, aeronautics research, and space research. Man, these niggas here, man. And look at what they say. Look at what they just said. The study will begin in the early fall and is expected to take about 9 months. These niggas here, but hey, man, let me just grab this quick preset. Hey, let's see, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? This devil man with this whole NASA thing, man. They've been lying for a long ass time too, talking about the moon landings and things of that nature, man. All right, ain't never touched no moon. You know, that's a whole nother topic, man. Let me grab a quick precept. Where's it at? Here it is. Where's it at? Zechariah, the 5th chapter. Zechariah 5:3. Then I'll start at 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. This is thousands and thousands of years ago. What we reading about here? All right, that flying roll is talking about the same thing these people call UFOs or UAPs. It says, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. All right, a curse is the opposite of a blessing, man. Okay, and this curse of the earth is coming to actually destroy. Okay, it's actually coming to bring rebukes of flames of fire, concentrated fire. All right, it's also coming to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, says, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, uh, 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 says, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, which is talking about America. All right, says, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right, so the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai are not coming to come in what's a what's the word that I'm looking for? They're not coming to negotiate with these Gentiles, these natural Gentiles. They're actually coming to destroy the natural Gentiles and its whole power structure. All right. And the other part of the reason why they're coming is to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. Matthew 24 and verse 31. And he said, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, which is the seventh trumpet, says, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Right? So we reading in these scriptures, okay, why these chariots are coming, right? So, Spirit just jumped on me to do a quick lesson after reading this. Um, and it shows more and more how big of a devil, a deceiver, all right, these Edomites are, man. Okay. Joel 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. That's why they're able to do this stuff right here. And they got people that believe them without question, man. All right. And those people that believe in the shadow of Egypt, okay, they're going to get destroyed as well, man. But with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect. Shalom.